Buying a home will likely be the largest single financial transaction that you will ever make, and most of your net worth will likely be held in the value of your home. As a housing advisory services company, Atkins Capital Management can help you make a prudent home purchase decision. ACM is a privately owned and independently operated company. Our exclusive focus is on residential real estate analysis. While our firm is not affiliated with any parties that are associated with the residential housing industry, it is still our mission to help you bridge the gap in the residential housing market. Here is how we accomplish that goal. ACM offers a proprietary internet-based residential real estate analysis software application that is marketed as the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer. Our software application uses proprietary finance-based and expense-based analytical methodologies that generate comprehensive, accurate, automated, user-friendly, and affordable residential real estate analyses. To understand why the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer is so useful, let us first discuss the traditional cost-based and sales-based analytical methodologies that are used by most people to help them evaluate their home purchase opportunities. The cost-based method is grounded on the premise that the for-sale price of a home is a function of the cost to build the home. While this method is logical, it is difficult to apply due to the difficulty in accurately determining land costs, labor costs, and building costs. But even more troubling is the fact that the cost-based method is an inaccurate valuation process in an inflationary or deflationary environment. Moreover, the cost-based method does not consider the impact of the homeowner's financing or operating costs that are associated with owning the home. With that in mind, let us now discuss the traditional sales-based analytical methodology, which is the most widely used process for assessing home purchase opportunities. The sales-based method is grounded on the premise that the for-sale price of a home is correlated with the price of recently sold homes that are located in close proximity and have comparable characteristics. While this method is also logical, it is difficult to accurately use sales-based data because the available information is typically untimely, inaccurate, and incomplete. But even more troubling is the fact that it is usually difficult to find a home in the correct location that has comparable characteristics to use as an accurate benchmark proxy. Moreover, like the cost-based method, the sales-based method does not consider the homeowner's financing or operating costs that are associated with owning the home. Given the fallacies with the traditional housing valuation methodologies, let us now discuss the proprietary analytical methodologies that have been developed by Atkins Capital Management. From a macro level or top-down perspective, the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer will allow you to conduct a proprietary finance-based analysis. For example, our software application calculates the justified mortgage loan interest rate, which represents the cost of debt for a 30-year, fully amortized fixed-rate mortgage loan that justifies the for-sale price of a home with your household income level. In addition, our software application calculates the justified percentage of household income amount, which represents the percentage of your pre-tax household income that justifies the relationship between the for-sale price of the home and your cost of debt for a 30-year, fully amortized, fixed-rate mortgage loan. The finance-based methodology is based on the financial concept that the price level of a home that is purchased with debt is a function of the income level that will be used to repay the debt, the percentage of income that will be used to repay the debt, and the cost of debt. By using this methodology, you can conduct a housing analysis based on your specific risk profile, and you can also assess the general risk level of homes in your community. From a micro level or bottom-up perspective, let us now discuss the proprietary expense-based analytical methodology that has been developed by Atkins Capital Management. The expense-based method is grounded on the premise that the justified home price is a function of the ongoing operating expenses that are associated with owning the home. For example, our software application evaluates total home ownership costs on an annual and cumulative basis. It calculates total home ownership costs as a percentage of pre-tax household income. It calculates the required annual home appreciation rate that offsets the costs associated with owning the home, and it calculates the required annual dollar appreciation amount that offsets the costs associated with owning the home. By using our expense-based valuation methodology, you will be able to determine your housing cost burden and whether your home purchase opportunity is a prudent acquisition. The expense-based methodology is derived by the financial concept that the price of a home should be a function of the 7 ongoing operating expenses that are associated with owning the home. These expenses include mortgage loan interest expense, property taxes, maintenance costs, homeowners insurance, private mortgage insurance, closing costs, and real estate commissions. To better solidify our two proprietary valuation methodologies, let us provide a sample analysis. The following tables list the variables that are required to conduct a finance-based and expense-based analysis using the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer. Once these variables are input into the software application, a mortgage amortization table is generated to calculate the monthly mortgage payment and the cumulative principal and interest payments that are made over a 30-year time horizon. Total home ownership costs are calculated as a percentage of your household income over a 30-year time horizon to help you assess your housing cost burden. The annual required home appreciation rate is calculated over a 30-year time horizon to help you assess the attractiveness of your home purchase opportunity. And the required home appreciation break-even amount is calculated to help you assess how much the home price must appreciate each year to offset the cost of owning the home. In addition, based on your household income amount and the cost of debt for your mortgage loan, the software application calculates what your housing cost burden would be for various mortgage loan amounts. The software application even calculates what your required household income level would need to be for various mortgage loan amounts. As you can see in the following tables, our software application allows you to analyze the risk of the housing market in your community and the risk associated with purchasing a specific home. Moreover, our software application allows you to assess the cumulative costs of owning the home. With this information, you can assess your home ownership costs as a percentage of your household income over a 30-year time horizon, the required annual home appreciation rate that will offset the cost of owning the home, and the required home appreciation break-even amount that will offset the costs of owning the home. Taken collectively, the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer will allow you to answer 8 vital questions pertaining to your home purchase opportunity. First, the amount in which your mortgage loan interest rate exceeds the justified mortgage loan interest rate. Second, the amount in which the percentage of household income that you would have to spend to purchase the home exceeds your justified percentage of household income amount. Third, the amount in which your cumulative interest expense will exceed your home equity. Fourth, the magnitude of the annual home appreciation rate that is required to offset the costs of owning the home. Fifth, the amount in which your annual household income that is required to purchase the home exceeds or subsedes your household income. Six, the amount in which the home purchase price exceeds or subsedes the largest amount of money that you should spend to purchase the home. Seventh, the valuation of the home in terms of the for sale price being fairly priced, overpriced, or underpriced. And eighth, whether purchasing the home is a prudent financial decision. Now that you are familiar with the capabilities of the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer, let us now briefly discuss 3 important issues that you should consider. You should not rely solely on the traditional financial methodologies for analyzing your home purchase opportunity. Second, you should not rely on the financial advice that is provided by groups of people that have a biased financial interest for promoting home ownership. And third, you should not rely solely on the residential housing information that is provided by elected officials, political candidates running for office, or governmental agencies, as these groups of people also have biased reasons for promoting home ownership. With that in mind, here are the reasons that we believe you should subscribe to use the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer. First and foremost, our software application will give you the ability to make a prudent home purchase decision. Second, you cannot build a proprietary analytical spreadsheet or software application, or subscribe to use another residential real estate analysis software application that facilitates the ability to analyze residential real estate from a finance-based perspective or expense-based perspective for less money than it would cost you to subscribe to use the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer. And third, as we stated at the beginning of this movie presentation, buying a home will likely be the largest single financial transaction that you will ever make, and the bulk of your net worth will likely be tied up in your home. Therefore, you need to use the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer to accurately analyze your home purchase opportunities. Accordingly, here is how to subscribe to use the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer. You can purchase a subscription to use the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer through Amazon.com. Atkins Capital Management will mail a postcard to your physical address that specifies the necessary software login credentials. You will need to use a laptop or desktop computer that has high-speed internet to use our cloud-based software. You can access the Atkins Residential Home Valuation Analyzer at any time and from any location. The login credentials that you will receive will not expire. And finally, Atkins Capital Management provides a 100% money-back subscription guarantee. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation.